Yeah, you already know what it is. Lethal Talent 24, dive bombing at you with some Eagles content. Let's go. Yo, what's up, fam? It's your boy Lethal Talent 24 coming at you with another video. And yo, guys, we had that bye week, and I used this bye week to rest up and kind of reevaluate, the Philadelphia Eagles and what we can do to get better. But first and foremost, I mean, it's been an interesting Sunday. Like, the Giants beating the Washington football team for the second, straight time this season. And I mean, they had what was this back-to-back years of their season sweep this time, but I think they swept them last year as well. So I mean, they're in second place of the East, the NFC East, because the Dallas Cowboys lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I mean, if I checked out a little bit of both games, man, and I mean, when it comes down to it, the Washington football team has been owned by the New York Giants for whatever reason. But Kyle Allen, his ankle basically was just either dislocated or broken. I mean, a lot of ankles being broken this season. And it ain't because somebody made a great juke move. It's literally because these injuries are just piling up, and it seems like more quarterbacks, or at least, other than Dak Prescott, now you got Kyle Allen who breaks his ankle, and then you got Alex Smith who goes in. And I mean, the Giants were up pretty, they were dominating the game. They were controlling the game, and then Alex Smith brought them back little by little. Even though he threw 3 interceptions, I mean, he was still able to keep them in it, and they only lost by 3. So it was a 23 Giants and the Washington football team 20. I mean, that was still too close of a game to call. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just, we're still going to have to watch out for the Giants, when it comes next Sunday, 1 p.m., we're going to have to look out for them. But anyway, and then you got the Dallas Cowboys who lost, but I mean, was it Gilbert? I mean, everybody, like all the NFL fans, especially the fans in the NFC East, really thought the Steelers are going to run through the Cowboys. And then, nobody, you can say what you will about the Cowboys, but they didn't quit. They could have went out there and laid an egg. The Steelers probably took them too lightly, but they came out swinging. They almost pulled it off. But we going to be happy today because they didn't. Really what I want to talk about is, just the Eagles and the offense. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen, because we are getting healthy, although, Marcus Epps contracted COVID, and now, we have to wait. He had to quarantine himself. As soon as they found out, they went ahead and closed out the facility and all that stuff, and, try to keep everybody, distancing from him, and, quarantine him, basically. And, I mean, hopefully nobody else is affected. It doesn't seem like that, so we seem to dodge a bullet there. But you got Alshon coming back, you know what I'm saying, and, Dallas Goedert, he was already back, but now you're going to have Zach Ertz. So, I mean, how is our offense going to look? Are we going back to 12 personnel? Are we going to stay 11 personnel? Obviously we got Jalen Reagor, we got to figure out what's going to happen there. And, with Jeffrey Fulgham, I mean, they're basically the same type of player, except for Fulgham is a lot more explosive. I mean, this dude is breaking records. You don't take that off the field. And if Alshon Jeffrey, hinders it in any way, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles have got to reconsider their strategy here. And, I mean, but it's not beyond them to do it, because, I mean, when it comes down to it, really, if we think about it, they put JP out there over Mailata. And they put experience over youth. So, I mean, honestly, I think that's what's going to happen. And, here we are again. We're going to be waiting for somebody to make a play, and it's going to be one of the guys that's on the bench making plays. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, Miles Sanders coming back, that's great, because we're going to need help in the running game. But they really, I said this before, and I'm going to keep saying it, they really need to bring up Holyfield and see what they have in him. It's like they don't want these guys to outplay or to show that they can contribute on this team. And I don't necessarily know why. There's been reports that Howie Roseman has been controlling who plays and stuff like that. And, you know, if he's still continuing to choose who the coaches can put out on the field, that's going to hurt us. If he's the one that's saying that, you know, Travis Fulgham needs to be benched and Alshon needs to go out there and play, the trade line is passed, buddy. You made the bed, you got to sleep in it, but you don't take Travis Fulgham off the field. You don't take Greg Ward off the field. You know what I'm saying? The only person that should be off the field or staying off the field is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And so I don't understand it. Like, you got Zach Ertz out there, you put him. You put him on that field. You got Dallas Goedert, you put him out on that field. Put the contributors out there, man. Don't take the producers off the field. You know what I'm saying? And Doug's got to get right, man. I mean, he's got to put his foot down. He's got to put his foot down to Carson. If he's just letting him run roughshod, you know what I'm saying, or letting him keep doing his things. Because if he keeps continuing to go down the path he's going, we look a lot like the Bears right now, except for our quarterback play is either really good or very low. I mean, it's not even in between. You know what I'm saying? And if we can get Carson to just to be solid this season, just to salvage the rest of the season and be solid, you know, keep him from turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit, you know, be accurate. You know, take what the defense is giving to you. But Doug's also got to be on point with the play calls. He's got to be on point. He's got to be more creative. He's got to, I mean, I know we sit here and say Jalen Hurts should be on the field more because he gives offense, or the defense a different look. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, at the same time, it shouldn't never have to come down to that. The Saints are good at that because they've been doing it the longest. They've been implementing this for, what, three years now with Taysom Hill? And we're just now starting out with this. And honestly, it's really not that effective in my eyes. In my opinion, it doesn't really look this. I mean, how many 2-point conversions have we missed? You know, because of that. It's real simple. It's real plain, and I mean, it's easy to spot. It's predictable. So, I mean, really, what it comes down to is this offense is. I'm gonna hit on the defense in another video, but this offense, it goes as Carson Wentz goes, but we got to maintain our health, and we have to keep the producers on the field. We cannot hold these guys back because you paying somebody big money that you decided that was, you know, the best for the team, and you ended up, you know, shooting yourself in the foot. So, really, that's all I got to say about that, man. I'm going to do a video on the defense, just talking about the defense and what Shorts can do. But, I mean, other than that, man, I mean, the Eagles still first place. I mean, we didn't really have to do much, but we still cannot look past the Giants. And we can't look past the Washington football team because they do have a veteran. And they, you know, Alex Smith, even though he just, you know, he's just getting his legs, you know, getting his legs back, his football legs back. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a shot at him. That's just real. So we still have to look out for those teams. We still got to we got to dominate from here on out. And I mean, that schedule is looking, it's looking scary. But we gonna have to roll up our sleeves and we gonna have to do the damn thing, man. But you guys let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about the game with Dallas? How do you feel about the Washington football team and the New York Giants? You know, where do you see us, where do you see us versus them? You know what I'm saying? Do you think we're really ahead of the Giants? Or do you think that, you know, we're not too much, or we're not too far off from each other? So you guys let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other thoughts about the the offense and where it needs to go and who needs to stay on the field, let me know about that as well. Other than that, guys, please please subscribe if you're feeling this content. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you know whenever I post a video. Other than that, guys, Bird Gang, keep your talent sharp and go Birds. EAGLES, Eagles, and that's what's up. It's good to be back, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Peace.
Every time they put me in a battle, I'm lethal. Nigga too sweet and low, you ain't equal. Shut 'em down.